Okay, whatever, my internet just suddenly dies for no reason. That happens and I can't really do anything about it. Okay, so I have to figure out when specifically this audio begins. Let's just move this up. I'll just go here and,
Crow Creek,
here we
where
go. Okay, here's his intro thing. Okay, so 306, whatever, 304 is fine. 2 seconds behind, It pretty much means we can cut out this part. This is the beginning part. I don't need that. So it's like 2 seconds behind. Let's bring that over here. Zoom this in. And I want to isolate specifically. There's my intro. Again. Okay, so like almost 2 seconds exactly, it seems like. Let's go, 2. Okay, that sounds pretty much like perfect. So, let's try and move that to there. And let's try and delete this. And opening. Move that back to the beginning. In fact, move the opening where it should be here. Now let's see. Bring this back. We'll just edit out a little chunk. So, we want to pretty much edit out the opposite differential of what it, this static video here. I could make it an image, but just to make sure it's faithful. Like my clock here changing. Okay. We will go to the beginning of this video when it begins. Have this at the beginning and just, it should be that if I cut out this chunk, I should be able, no, I still no. Okay. Gotta do more then. So, you just got this chunk here and you just want to looks like I should be good. I mean, I could make it a random thing. I could, it's not that important, but okay. So let's see if I putting it here with the okay. This should be, I guess, the differential. Go through the beginning of this, and ideally, at the beginning of round, and ideally this chunk here. And I can edit it out. Okay, that's looking more like it. So,
You're going to love this. Trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state.
so just look at the intro, see if all this links up. Okay.
Welcome, I'm
Yes.
Spaghetti King, and today I will be reacting to You Stole America from the Indians. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what it's called.
good.
When it's on my mind, I want to say it, so that's what I'm going to do. So, we'll do that, and we'll see what, Mr. Jared Taylor, Uncle Jared Taylor has to cook up for us. We'll see.
Okay, so I think my audio and the video audio is like equal, which is good. Let's see this. Let's see if this all works.
Jared Taylor, Uncle Jared Taylor has to cook up for us. We'll see.
The transition makes it hard to see, but let's go to the video player and see how it looks there. So
You're going to love it.
just a little bit.
That white people don't
To cook up for us. We'll see.
Okay, I'm thinking that's good.
Hello, I'm Jared Taylor.
Oh, you hear the
With American Renaissance. If you ever get into a debate,
okay, so I can hear that the audio just slightly on my video that I can hear, which I hate that because normally I just put on headphones, but now it's there. There's nothing I can do about it now. Now I gotta. It's synced with this video. It is synced with this video. But it's just slightly out of sync with my own. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that. Because, the audio now. Let's look at the video itself, actually. They should be synced.
hello, I'm Jared Taylor with American Renaissance.
Yeah.
If you ever get into a debate about immigration and say you want whites to remain a majority in the United States, someone will tell you that white people don't really have a right to America because we took it from the Indians. Let me explain just how stupid this argument is.
Okay. So it's playing a little bit later on mine. Okay. That means that my reactions here are slightly ahead, just slightly ahead. So, what's the beginning of my video like?
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and today I will be reacting to...
Okay, I have a little thing where I bump out that audio player there. I didn't even want that to be there, so what I can try to do let's do the first frame and that's gone. So I go to the first frame and that's gone. Cut this out. Cut this out. And if I cut both of these out, what happens then? What would that do? Okay, these would have to catch up. But if I do that, what does that do? Just to see.
Hello.
Well, number one.
Kitty King, and today,
Well, clearly that doesn't work. So, yeah, the problem is not make it, cut out the beginning. The problem would be, actually, I just want this video to be running a little bit later. Just a little bit later than what it is. So I can add out this little beginning part. I don't want. It's like 12 seconds. It's actually like a lot. Yeah, no wonder I was, already beginning my talking. What I just gotta make this go just a little bit further ahead. That's what I have to do. Okay. Yeah, actually, wait. So I just have to sync this up.
Hello.
Hello. So, we can time it with the video itself. When does he say hello?
Hello.
Around here, so if I move this right here, oh, well, I should be doing that, but the opposite. So, that's moving it ahead. I should be moving it backwards. Okay, that's good because I actually have extra space there. So, right here is where he says hello. I guess it isn't. So the differential's not that big, Yeah. So, in fact, it's like barely a thing. Like it's such a slight thing, but I notice it. So,
we'll see.
So, let's move this just a couple notches. In fact, this is probably
Hello.
hello again. We're gonna have to just move it up by like, oh come on. Couple notches, so let's try this. This is literally changing it just by like a couple seconds, but not even a second, it's like semi-seconds.
Hello.
Again, he's still before, so hello, hello. Still gotta go before. He might be like around a second or two out of sync.
Hello. I'm Jared Taylor with American Renaissance. If you ever get into a debate about immigration and say you want whites to remain a majority in the United States, someone will tell you that white people don't really have a right to America because we took it from the Indians. Let me explain just how stupid this argument is. First,
Okay. So, that's pretty much perfect. I can't hear any echo now. So, with that, I move this back and probably, it's actually slightly over the opening now, you know? Like I go here, yeah, it's slightly, you see how slight that was? That was the difference we made, but because the opening
You're going to love
covers
this.
it,
Trust
I
me.
don't think you
What
can
you're
even,
seeing now is my normal
I'm going to
state.
see it. So, it doesn't, I can just keep it that way.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and today I will be reacting to You Stole America from the Indians. Yeah, that's what it's called. Originally by American Renaissance. This used to be on YouTube a couple years ago, when the American Renaissance channel was still on YouTube. I don't remember when they got banned. I think it was 2019 or something. So I haven't seen this in a while. I don't really... I'm not, really with for us. We'll see.
hello. I'm Jared Taylor with American Renaissance. If you ever get into a debate about immigration and say you want whites to remain a majority in the United States, someone will tell you that white people don't really have a right to America
This should be
because
good,
we
actually,
took it from the
unless it's
Indians.
decent.
Let me explain just how stupid this argument is. First of all, does anyone think the Indians didn't take land away from each other or simply exterminate each other? There's a place in South Dakota called Crow Creek where archaeologists found the scalped, horribly mutilated bodies of 486 men, old women, and children. There were hardly any bodies of young women because they were taken as sex slaves. The entire settlement was wiped out in what archaeologists think was a fight over arable land.
Crow Creek in the Dakotas. I'm not sure if the Crow would have been there. I believe they would have by that time. I don't believe the Crow were one of the peoples who were forced basically by the expansion of the Ojibwa and the Iroquois, etc. I don't know the Crow as well, actually. I know the Blackfoot better. So if they're named after the actual Crow Indians, like Crow Creek, maybe it's just called that just because it's called that, right? Because the Crow now live around Montana, so close to the Dakotas, but not really as much in the Dakotas. So I'm just saying that. But yeah, massacre like this. This would have been around the time of the grassland cultures, so arable land as well. These peoples would have been somewhat agricultural by this point. Agriculture would have spread to pretty much the entire plains region of America by this point. So not in the kind of desert Grand Canyon area or the West Coast. But yeah, so...
Poochie Necromancer. How you doing? Good to see someone. I'm just editing a video. Sadly not a Toho one. I wish it wish it were probably, but I probably can do a Toho stream later. I've just been kind of chilling a bit, so I've pretty much just synced this video here, and I think this should be good. So I was just watching it and Okay, so let's just look at the times that I pause. So I'm paused here, I'm paused here. Okay, paused for a while.
A battle in 1742 in which the Assiniboine Cree killed or captured 270 Sioux. That would have been the population of an entire village.
Okay.
1743. Okay. Would make sense around that time. The Sioux.
Okay. I'm a little bit quiet compared to the video. So I might turn me up, or I might turn the video down. Ugh. What am I editing this for? Yeah, you can imagine I thought it was Toho related. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, my content is very I don't know, unique. Like, I am interested and I know about a bunch of things, so I really like Toho. I think a lot of my new subs are into me for Toho and all that. And I want to make more Toho content, but I'm kind of doing my Toho homework at the moment. You know, I'm kind of like meditating up on the mountaintops and absorbing information and stuff. So, you know, it's coming. But this is a video about American Indian history, wars and stuff like that. I found it, thought it was an interesting video. So this is pretty much just me watching it and, you know, giving my thoughts on it and stuff like that. So it's like a reaction video. So I got the video. You know, I actually have 3 recordings. I got the audio that I recorded for it, the me watching the video part, and then like on my laptop that I watched it, and then the recording of me reacting to it. So I synced them all up, and you know, now I'm just making sure that one isn't louder than the other or anything like that. So usually when I test it on 50% audio. So this might turn it up a bit, but let's just see. Me compared to the video.
1843, he reported that, quote, "From time immemorial they have been deadly enemies." A French priest wrote about a battle in 1742 in which the Assiniboine
1743. Okay. Would make sense around that time. The Sioux originated around that time because it was around 1730 where the Cheyenne seem to have passed on firearms to the Sioux. That's around when they started expanding.
Okay, so 20. Yeah, the video is definitely louder than me. So I think I'll just turn the video down rather than me, just so they're at like equal. I don't need to do that much. Like, it's not that bad because I don't really like. I only talk when I pause the video, but okay. Well, if I turn that down, what does it become then? Oh, whoa. I can't even hear it now. Oh, speed percent. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to make the I wanted to lower the volume. Okay, so let's go like -5.
Killed or captured 270 Sioux.
Okay, -5. That sounds okay actually. I'm probably fine with that. So. Yeah, I was thinking of after this actually of maybe playing Metal Gear. Something I've been doing is playing some Metal Gear games. You know, MGS2 and stuff like that. I'm kind of into that. You know, doing challenge runs on them and stuff. The only problem is I can't record that. I don't have a method to record that. So I have a method to record Toho games, but I don't have a method to record console games or anything like that. Yeah, my channel's weird. My channel's weird. I do so many of these different videos, but I just know about a lot of things, so maybe I shouldn't have done this, but like I already recorded the video, so whatever. I'm okay with it, but I'm just kind of crazy, but I need to do Metal Gear. Yeah, maybe I'll play MGS2 later. Try and find what I do on that. You must find the computer room. Why must we find that? That's what I'm doing. And yeah, I did a reaction to a Jared Taylor video and I'm editing it. This is like an old one. They banned this one. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I just,
And, they had an alliance with the Arapaho that assisted them in that. So yeah, the Crow, I don't believe the Crow had any alliances. They were surrounded by the Blackfoot and probably the Utes to the south around. Yeah, if I'm imagining all of this in my map mind correctly. So yeah, I don't recall the Crow having any allies. So the U.S. cavalry defending them. Yeah, that would have been happening around the 1870s and stuff. So
alright, I'll keep that. Okay, I think I'm fine. Like with the audio, I think I'm fine. I'm worried about the video itself getting desynced.
Choctaw had a land dispute and in 1790 slaughtered nearly 500 of each other in a single battle. Also in the 18th century, the Blackfoot tribe took the land of the Kootenai and the Flathead Indians and part of the Shoshone lands at the foot of the Rockies.
Okay. It's kind of lagging, but I can't tell right now. You know? No, stop doing that. Stop clicking on that. I don't want. Okay, what I'll do is I'll leave the lag until the exporting process. If it lags on my end or the video end, it will be better to just re-edit all of this once it's one thing, rather than when I'm editing separate like audio things. So
But after they had firearms, so I mean, yeah, I mean, really, it's like people live on land. People seriously became
Keep it. But no one ever says the Indians didn't have the right to defend their land just because they took it from somebody else. No one says that. All around the world, people are living on land they took from other people.
okay. Actually, like, yeah, that looked pretty, like, let's go back.
People are living on land they took from other people. Does that mean they don't have rights to it? All of North Africa, for example. People are living on land they took from other people. Does that mean they don't have rights to it? All of North Africa, for
That looked okay. That looked okay, and it always looks worse on this, like, little editor thing than it does when it actually comes out, so...
by Muslims, you could say, up until
Peña Nieto with his wife and
government is like a third Hindu, for example. I know in Madagascar,
Okay, this is me just going on like a rant for a long time.
basically. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just giving you context.
Oh yeah, thanks. I did notice that. Yeah, got the 150 subs yesterday, I guess. So, that was nice. Haven't been making content in a while. I had this in my back, log for like a week, and I just wasn't editing it because the reaction videos are always like a pain to edit because, as you see, I gotta like sync it up and all that, and I hate that, but, whatever. Okay, so I think it's good. So, again, like...
who else? Bloody...
whites in the 19th century. More Indians in the West died fighting each other than died fighting whites. I sure didn't until I started looking into this.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna... the problem is if I export it now is that if I'm desynced from the video itself, then I can't I can't do anything about that at that point. It's just hard to tell, and I hate this. I hate this syncing thing. I hate it so much, but, whatever. Okay. Last. Okay, let's see this.
I sure didn't until I started looking into this.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. I'm gonna hold that. So the only other thing is the end, because my end got screwed up after a while. Like my videos started to like die. It went like full PowerPoint mode. So I made a second recording thing. So I have to put that in. The other thing would be if I want to put on music at this point, which I usually do. Do I want to put on music? I mean, I'm not going to put on music over the video, but may as well. So, what do I want to put on? I'll probably make it, I could make it Toho music, like Jared Taylor Toho stuff is pretty epic, but I think I'm going to make it classical music. Let's check the frame rate over here. Okay, frame rate looks okay. That's good. That's what I want. Hoping that's solved. So I'll put on some classical music over it. It's Jared Taylor, so why not? Vivaldi Four Seasons, sure, whatever. I have a lot of these, but yeah, and then I'll just put that with my beginning there, and with the music, it's actually very interesting. With my I have a thing that tells me exactly what my volume for all my songs should be, so it doesn't drown out my voice. I'm trying to remember where that was. It was in documents, but it was like descriptions. Yeah, okay, descriptions, music, citations. Go here, and it should have all of them at like the very bottom. So we have like Vivaldi Four Seasons. I just went on that one. So I go by artist. Vivaldi is here in the V's. So I'll just look for, okay, it's called Four Seasons. Violin Concerto. There's no way it doesn't have it. Looks like there's only like 2 Vivaldi songs. How do I only have like 2 Vivaldi songs? That doesn't make sense. That's weird. Is this not the... I don't know, dude. Four Seasons, OP8, whatever. I mean, seriously? What's going on? Concerto for mandolin and strings in D. Yeah, this better not be something where I didn't upload the proper, names. Okay, whatever. See what the actual name is. I wonder if it's actually, Vivaldi Spring. Vivaldi Spring. Vivaldi Spring. What's the actual name of it? Give me the Wikipedia article. Vivaldi's works. The 3, the concerti. Okay. So they're concertos. Well, we got violin concerto, and both these are concertos. Great. Seriously. This isn't why I make, shorthand notes. I don't make shorthand notes for them not to be useful, and I don't like that. That's not why I make shorthand notes. I make shorthand notes so they can be used on the shorthand. There's Vivaldi, that beautiful man. Concerto number 1 in E major. This is Spring, and this isn't either of them. Concerto and RV269. This probably is it actually. Oh, Spring. I'm an idiot. I can't read my own thing. So it is Spring. I'm just dumb. Forgive past me. You were right. I was wrong. So okay, let's just look at this though. Spring -15. So that means when I use this, I just go -15, and that's what I should do on the audio end of it. So let's listen to it now.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and today I will be reacting to
So you can hear the song, but it's not drowning out my voice, blah blah blah. Now, usually I increase my own volume a little bit too. I usually do +5 on that. So we'll do 5 on that.
Stole America from the Indians. Yeah, that's what it's called. Originally by American Renaissance. This used to be on YouTube a couple years ago.
I used to make it more loud, but it's probably fine as it is.
When the American Renaissance channel was still on YouTube. I don't remember when they got banned. I think it was 2019 or something. So I haven't seen this in a while.
I'm good with that song. I'm good with all that. So when I play the video, actually, yeah. So what I'll do, we'll go to when this audio begins. I'll cut out my audio here, and then to make it be a little bit less awkward, I'll just do a fade out. So we'll just do a fade out. Regular fade out should be good. Put that in there. That means I'll, audio.
Jared Taylor, Uncle Jared Taylor has to cook up for us. We'll see.
Yep, there you go. See, fades out. I could make that a longer fade out if I want. How long is it? Is it a duration? 45 frames of duration. Usually it gives you the seconds. 1.5 seconds for the duration. I'll make it, like, let me just double that. Let me make it 3, 0. Yeah, I just want to make it a more pronounced fade out, especially because Vivaldi songs are sort of a bit loud, kind of. At least part of the chords can be loud.
So, we'll do that and we'll see what, Mr. Jared Taylor, Uncle Jared Taylor has to cook up for us. We'll see.
Did the fade out, like, become worse? I didn't even notice it. Buy followers, primes, and viewers. No thanks, buddy. I don't need to buy my followers. Sometimes I need to apologize to my followers because I make such inconsistent content. Sometimes I need to be like, hey, sorry boys, ASMR, but then like Toho. And I got my lads wanting Toho, and I understand, boys, and I understand, forgive me, lads, but, the day will come, alright? But, let me, how do I'll just go to the thing directly. I'll go to the thing directly and just take care of business on that one. Well, that's on the Twitch chat, though. No one, no. Oh, it ain't there. I love how you, like, go there in, like, real time and then it, like, doesn't, it doesn't even actually go. Okay, well, whatever. I don't even take it. I don't take it personally. I don't take it personally. I just wanted to see if I could delete it, because, deleting could be fun sometimes. But, so this was a 3-second fade that I made. It didn't even seem like it.
What I'm going to do. So, we'll do that and we'll see what, Mr. Jared Taylor, Uncle Jared Taylor has to cook up for us. We'll see.
That didn't even feel like a fade out. Did I make the fade out, like, worse? I thought oh, well, I guess I extended the fade out so I made it less noticeable. I don't understand. Usually the fade outs work pretty good. Why is it not working now?
Jared Taylor, Uncle Jared Taylor has to cook up for us. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess by extending the fade out, I actually made it more noticeable. So whatever. Okay, fine. I don't care. It's good enough. Okay, so we'll go on this. We'll assume Jared over here is not desync. I don't think he is. And if he is, it's only like slightly. Normally I don't get desynced here. Like normally it's pretty good. So I'm going to assume that's okay. I'm going to assume I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I know I'm not okay by the end of this video. I begin to lag horribly. So I'm going to need to... yeah, see right here?
Statement of,
I'm falling apart.
It's an argument only made against white people. Is that... Yeah. Very well done. Okay, he probably doesn't have the sources because this is like a re-upload. Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I want to get my second video. Because I'm going to use that, because this one is... At the end of this video, it just started lagging. It started just falling apart. So... there's what I'm gonna, let's just see what I say. Because I say like a similar thing. And nice pot square.
Honestly, I think it's a great video. Yeah, honestly, everything you talked about I thought was...
Okay, so whenever I say I think it's a great video on this one, I'm gonna,
of course, the Jewish situation in Israel is more complicated, so I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not here to say anything about that, but that's fine. But overall, again, I'm trying to not be. I'm not making political statements. I'm not trying to say you should think this or that. When it comes to it, I think that's actually a great video.
Okay, right here. Okay, this is it right here. So when I say when it comes to it, or before I say that,
that's fine. But overall, again, I'm trying to not be. I'm not making political statements. I'm not trying to say you should think this or that. When it comes to it, I think that's actually a great video.
Okay, so 33 it was, 33. Zoom in just a bit. 33. Don't be stubborn. Just give it 33 if it's around what it was. 33, whatever. This hopefully works. And then I'll just replace this with the other one, because the other one was less laggy.
Honestly, I think it's a great video.
Yeah, that's fine. So I can move this over. Now, one of the last things I gotta do is actually make sure my that's pretty awesome. Make sure these screens are like equal to each other. So I made them equal to each other. Or maybe they're not. Let's check the specs on it. So this is 806. Ooh, yeah. Usually I even these out. I remember this actually. So this is 480. This is 800. I think I've actually done these exact specs before. So if I have, that's good. Like I think on my Mirai Nikki video, I had specs almost exactly like this. They don't need to be the same every time. I used to be autistic and say that they had to be. It doesn't really matter that much. But if you just average them out, then it becomes better. This is 480, I know that. I think I had this at 255 back then. Yeah, I had this at like 255, and then I had it auto cropped. Because this one, yeah, you can see it has a couple things in the corner. So let's see if I can do that. If I did 255, what would this look like? Okay, it will be a little bit smaller actually. 265 is probably good. Actually, in that case, 270. Let's take a look at that. 270 is even better. 270 might be perfect actually. I might not even need to do an auto crop if it's 270. I mean, you never know, but if it is perfectly cropped with that, yeah, auto crop didn't even do anything. So I think that's perfectly cropped. I'll check that when I go full screen. So okay, this is this is well cropped now. So I'm watching this video here. I assume everything is synced, and as far as I know, everything's synced. It has music. Now what it's got to have the outro now. So it's got the audio still going. Now eventually, this cuts out. Because my end thing went on longer than the actual recording, which isn't very common. It's not that common for oh, okay. Yeah, that's literally around where I ended it, so what I might do is I'll cut out this part at the end, cut out this little part here, and then I'm gonna I hate whenever I have to like pull it and extend it because I'd never have gotten it desynced that way, but I'm afraid it will get desynced. You know, I'm afraid it will. So what I'm gonna do what I'll do, or what I can do actually, is just simply screenshot this. I probably could do that. I mean, how long does my monologue thing go?
It's a great video. I actually recommend the video. I recommend it to people who aren't political, who are. It's these days, so whatever. I mean, honestly, I don't have a problem with the sentiment. He wants to go and, you know, whatever, talk about racial issues and stuff like that regarding white people. Well, he can do that. Everyone else is talking about racial issues regarding everyone else, so he wants to. Well, whatever. I don't know, whatever. So, you know, I mean, people will find him evil and hate him or whatever, but people are going to find everyone evil and hate people or whatever, so, it is what it is. But, I recommend the video on all those merits. So, you know, there are some people who couldn't stomach it, but that's fine. You know, if they don't want to see it, then they don't have to see it. So, I actually will say, I enjoy it. I think it's a well-made, concise, interesting video. So,
what I can do actually is just return myself to full zoom by that. But yeah, do that. So by the point this video ends, we'll just cut out this section, and then all we gotta do is return it to its base, which should be like 1287.20, right? Yeah, and bring it back, and there you go. Boom, 1287.20, back to where it was. And then here it is.
On all those merits. So, you know, there are some people who couldn't stomach it, but that's fine. You know, if they don't want to see it, then they don't have to see it. So, I actually will say, I enjoy it. I think it's a well-made, concise, interesting video. So, got my recommendation. So, you know, good job on you, Mr. Taylor. Yeah, I wish you the best. So.
Okay, so here's where I put in my outro music. And I could put in another song too. I could continue this where it ended. That would be funny if I did. I wouldn't mind it, just to be lazy. Just continue the same song. Or I could put in something else. How long is this part where I just rant where the video is over? 29, 30. It's like 2 minutes. 2-3 minutes of me just talking afterwards. Yeah, I mean, yeah, may as well just take the Vivaldi song and just continue that. I mean, it's a good song. So, It is lazy, but I also like just keeping that in common, So we'll take this again, and we'll do the exact same thing that I did with the original one. I gotta get it back down to -15 as well. And then we'll just put it to where it is here. Just like this. We'll go to where it cuts. And then, cut it there, and then now it works. So I just gotta determine where I want to have it start again. This will be after the video ends. Right here. So exactly the video ends, I'm going to start it again. Fades to black here. I'll put it back. So as of now, it's going to go on longer. I'll give it a fade in.
Okay, he probably doesn't have the sources because this is like a re-upload.
It doesn't sound like a fade in. It's really these weak fade ins.
Yeah, very well done. Okay, he probably doesn't have the sources because this is like a re-upload. Yeah, so that's fine. I don't need to be autistic about the sources, but his last statement of, "Oh, it's an argument only made against white people." Is that true? Relevant and interesting, and
it is a little quiet, so I'll just turn my audio up. Well, actually, again, we'll test this at 50, and then how does it sound?
Yeah, very well done. Okay, he probably doesn't have the sources because this is like a re-upload. Yeah, so that's fine. I don't need to be autistic about the sources, but his last statement of, "Oh, it's an argument only made against white people." Is that true? Only white people don't have a right to land their own. Yeah, probably. It's probably only really made against white people and maybe Jews in Israel.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll turn my audio up, just in general. So we got that song. Now my outro song is in World History Songs. It was originally in my Map of Theme History, so I just keep it here. Now it's going to be Consort for Brass is the outro song, the initial outro, and then Eco Say in E flat is the, I guess, credits thing, if you want to call it that. So get that here. Eco Say in E flat. That means we can just cut this here. Get this out, and then move these down. That is a head. Like it said it shouldn't be. I swear it's a head. I swear it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's why. It's starting here instead of here. Oh, it's longer than that, actually. That is confusing. We don't want that. Yeah, so I started it here. But we want to actually have it go so like by the end. And then again. Okay, so get this. So by the end of this, and then it goes to the end here. Push this in, and then that means, actually no, that doesn't mean that. That means you go to the beginning of here. So it's not even going to be playing for that long, but it doesn't matter. So cut this out, move these down, and then they should be equal when they look equal from here. We'll go in just to see if they are. They should be. Yep. So we have this. Yeah, so let's, this should be minus 20. Both of these, this one is minus 20. Both of these would be minus 20 if used in any other case. I just remember it because I've done it so many times.
Everyone calls everyone something. Everyone has some kind of smear for someone these days, so whatever. I mean, honestly, I don't have a problem with the sentiment. He wants to go and, you know, whatever, talk about racial issues and stuff like that regarding white people. Well, he can do that. Everyone else is talking about racial issues regarding everyone else, so he wants to. Well, whatever. I don't know, whatever. So, you know, I mean, people will find him evil and hate him or whatever, but people are going to find everyone evil and hate people or whatever, so.
That's still loud anyway. Minus 20, but it's still loud.
Yeah, it is what it is, but, I recommend the video on all those merits. So.
I think what I'll do is I'll just, rather than doing the whole fade back in, because it wasn't really going in a good place, the song itself.
Our political video.
Yeah, it's going into this part. It's going into the second movement. I don't want that. I want it to be happy still. So, we'll get rid of that, and then we'll just go back. Yay. I love it when it, you know. At least this is in my front of my folder, not at the end. Oh, crap. Okay, don't delete it. All we gotta do is have just this be at the beginning. So, beginning here, go here, end of this, trim here, move this, click here, minus 15, fade in as well, and then we should be good. So let's.
Well, certainly, Jared. Yeah, very well done. Okay, he probably doesn't have the sources because this is like a re-upload. Yeah, so that's fine. I don't need to be autistic about the sources, but you know, his last statement of, "Oh, it's an argument only made against white people." Is that true? Jewish situation in Israel is more complicated, so I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not. Again, I'm trying to not be. I'm not making political statements. I'm not trying to say you should think this or that. Honestly, I think it's a great video. Yeah, honestly, everything you talked about, I thought it was relevant. I think actually the best thing about that video is it gets a lot of like relevant and interesting and detailed historic events that happened, and which not a lot of people know about, to be honest. Not a lot of people know about that time, Indian Wars, stuff like that. I think it gets all of that in a very concise, very interesting.
Okay, just get my little awkward intro out, because I always give just a little bit, like when I'm recording here.
Honestly, I think it's a great video. Think this or that.
Of course, I'm gonna have to change some things because of that.
Honestly, I think it's a great video.
So get this, move this back, and then we're gonna have to move a couple things back. Definitely doesn't make me sad.
That. Honestly, I think it's a great video.
Yeah, do that. It just makes it more fluid and less awkward. Yeah, the thing is, I can do the same thing with this, so I will, I'll cut this out, move this up, move this up, paste again, it's over here, and now, the cursor again, I just cut out the end of this just slightly. Other than that, all the other elements are the same, so okay. So you made that quick just with experience.
Okay, he probably doesn't have the sources because this is like a re-upload. Yeah, so that's fine. I don't need to be autistic about the sources, but you know, his last statement of, "Oh, it's an argument only made against white people."
I think this song is too loud, simply put. I don't think it just sounds really loud every time I'm hearing it.
Only white people don't have but you know, his last statement of, "Oh, it's an argument only made against white people." The situation in Israel is more complicated.
Okay, so I'm making it -20. I don't really care. -15 just sounds too low to me. I'm changing it. I don't care. -20 now. So this is -20. This is -20. -20 is always the safe one anyway. So okay. So these should all be synced, and the video of Jared Taylor may get slightly desynced, just slightly, but it's not noticeable within my audio anymore. It's got music, it's got an outro. Actually, it doesn't have the outro thing, the outro image, which is Monophy. So let's just look for Monophy. Right here, this GIF here. Oh, I mean, I never should have done that. I never should have did all this without putting in Monophy first. Bad me. Get this, extend it, and extend it more. That's big. Move this to the end. This is a GIF, so loop video. That way it works. Oh yeah, and on occasion I've been
yeah, I wish you the best. So, with that said, I'm Spaghetti King. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Farewell.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. You know, I can make it, you know, I can do some fade in, whatever thing, but I usually don't do that unless it's like an edited video thing. So I'll cut it out like that. And this should be fine. So this should be good. This should be good. I'll have to check after the exporting, you know, to see if it is. However, I'm not going to export it yet, mainly because it probably will not export well while I'm streaming it. But the other thing is we haven't made the thumbnail yet. So this is going to be the last part. The last part I'm going to make the thumbnail. I'll show you how I do it. But actually, I haven't even thought of the thumbnail yet, so we're gonna have to kind of make this a bit more experimental, but so I'll just save as this project, then I'll have it, and then I can come back and export it when I want to export it. So we go, okay, we're already here, and we already got the title, so, and this is documents, yeah, okay, thanks, it saved it. Sometimes it doesn't, but you just go to Documents, Flash Integro, and then there you go. So okay, so now this is saved. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to one of my thumbnail templates. Because that has all my things. Yeah, this is one of my old templates, so I got all my text that I use and all this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at what image of me I want to use. Because I got some here. So for this video, what do I want to use? This is pretty good. Yeah, this isn't bad. You know, I could do this, but if I'm trying to be like, oh, it's not controversial, but it is controversial, I don't care. This is okay. That's interesting. But you know, any of these, that's interesting. I like my pocket square. I'm rocking good on that pocket square. This is interesting. I had a different lighting for this one. Yeah, the bitrate is getting a bit problematic at this point for the stream. Stream too long, that happens. This is pretty funny. Oh, okay, and the bitrate's going back. Okay, whatever. I could do this. I don't know. Like for Jared Taylor, what do I think? I mean, Jared Taylor's quite the gentleman. So. I mean, I was kind of surprised by how good the video actually was. So I could do a surprised sort of thing. I'm thinking probably this. This is okay. This is okay. Because I'm like, this is pretty good. I mean, that's kind of like my impression of it. I could do this. Okay, these ones are maybe a bit better. This is okay. Although this... this is okay, but it might look a little bit too much like something else. So, this is okay. So I'm thinking probably this one actually. Yeah, this right here. I'm thinking probably this. Okay, so we'll go with that. And I have this. What are these videos? I'm just gonna go and what is this? You know, like where did this come from? I've never seen this. I'm not looking for African, so what is this? I'm gonna put this on because I literally have no clue what this is. It's just in my folder for some reason. I swear I have no clue what this is. This random video, I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is. So what is this? What is this? What? 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 I've heard this music before in like those stock ads, you know. I've heard the what? How is this in my tablet? How did this get in my tablet? There's another one of these too. Another one of these videos. Same length too. No thanks. This is pretty good. Oh, this is weird. Stocky. Oh, that's quite the. Okay, I'm good with all these. Yeah, so I'm going with this one. So what we do in this case, because I haven't done this yet, I'm just showing this just so you can see it. Do I have it on my thing? No, I don't have it on my thing. So background remove should be right here. Yeah, this should be like the first thing you get when you search. So I go here, and then we're going to put that in, and hopefully it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but it should work. So we'll put this in. This will convert it. And, okay, yeah, so got this. My little hair is sticking out just a little bit, and that bugs the heck out of me, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Nothing I can do about my hair after the fact. I'm way too artistic about my hair. So we're using this picture. Okay, it automatically brought it up. I didn't mean to do that. But we got it. So this is where we'll start with on the thumbnail. This is going to be my picture for the thumbnail. But then I gotta have like a background picture, so I guess I'm just gonna get like some picture of Jared Taylor from the video or something. What's this? Where am I? Why didn't this go to my downloads? Where is this? Oh, is this my laptop recording thing? I think it is. You usually can't get here under normal circumstances, so. Yeah, this is a weird. Oh, this man. Anyway, so back to the video editor. This is me, and then now it has the background removed, so I can put it here. It's gonna load up eventually. Yeah, so here it is. And usually I used to be like really specific about it, but usually you go into the corner like this, and then you like what you do, from the corners, and then what you do is you bring it up diagonally around up until right where it starts to go off like that, right? And then that's around where it is. I leave it at that. And you want it to be a specific size, so you want it to be so I can be seen from a relatively small thumbnail, but it's not so small that you can't see me, So this is a live reaction. I think for my live reactions I usually do red text. So for this, contour color red. There you go. Boom. I can check actually on my channel because I did the whole reaction thing, ASMR reaction or Toho live reaction, whatever thing. So we'll see what I did on that thumbnail. I'll probably just do the same thing, so it's consistent. Oh, here's me doing my video thing. Whatever. Where was that? Oh, these are not in the order they should be. These are so not in the order they should be. Okay, I guess I'll have to go to my other playlists. That's weird. I will just I want to unprivate the. Oh, looks like I did a yellow on that video. So can I unprivate this? I guess I can't. That sucks. I want to unprivate, but I can't. Unavailable videos or anything. Show unavailable videos. Whatever. So it was a yellow on his, so we'll just go back. I'll still make it like live reaction. We'll keep it yellow. So I guess that means like a review is red or something. I had some weird rule set I was doing that. So this is a live reaction. I probably don't need the text or anything. But, you know, so now I gotta get a picture from the video itself. So, the title of the video. I wonder what's gonna come up when I type this. Because I didn't, is this? Yeah, this is it. So, there's that Obama thing. I like that Obama clip. But, so, I can actually probably just screenshot this.
Hello, I'm Jared Taylor with American Renaissance.
This isn't the best quality thing. 720. Okay, 1080. It doesn't look, you know. Okay, actually, you know, it looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay. So, I'm just looking for pretty much any part, like anything of Jared Taylor. You know, just a thing where I see Jared Taylor and it looked good. Like this is pretty good, you know. But I guess Jared Taylor with something next to him or something. Because I want you to see Jared Taylor in the thumbnail, just so you know it's him or whatever. That might have been the best one, actually. That one where I was at might be the best. Yeah, he doesn't really have any. He doesn't have a picture of himself with something next to him. In other cases, so now we'll just go through this little part here, this little section of him talking, and see if there's any, part where it would just be a good, look.
Were battling each other constantly. The French explorer Pierre La Vanderdry.
This is pretty good. This isn't bad. I'll turn the quality down just to be able to get to a good point. I'll just pause it and then I'll screenshot it, and that's how it'll go.
Was one of the first Europeans to learn about the Assiniboine Cree and the Sioux.
Where I was at looked like it was pretty much the best.
Indian tribes were battling each other constantly. The French explorer Pierre La Vanderdry was one of the first Europeans to learn about the Assiniboine Cree and the Sioux.
When he tilts his head. When he tilts his head, I'm going for that one. So we'll slow that down.
Was one of the first.
You look so concerned there.
Was one of the first.
That's good. Okay. So, I'll go to this, which I use for capturing my, actually, one of the things I hate is that this thing doesn't go away when you're oh, when I do this, I gotta let go out of everything I have. Everything possible I gotta go out of. It's picky that way. So we'll go back now. And I'm gonna screenshot this with full screen. Max quality. I did this all back in the day in the ASMR days. So, slow speed, 1080p, and it should carry over with me. Yeah. So, now it's here.
Was one of the first Europeans to learn about the cinema.
So we'll see if this looks good. If it does, we'll keep it. If it doesn't, we'll take another one. And yeah, this is like everything that goes into me making my videos, basically. You know, I record it. I gotta get, you know, pictures for it for the thumbnail. You know, sync the audio if I'm doing a reaction thing. Okay, this looks good actually. I think this is good. Yeah, this is good. That's what I wanted. So, okay, it worked. Let's go back here. So now this is going to be my background picture, right? I got a picture of me. I got a picture of the, you know, whatever I wanted for the thumbnail background. So where is it? Here it is. Right here. I might even. Oh no. It's good. You know, like I was cropped from the outside, but this is perfect. So bring me up. Okay. Here I am, and yeah, here it is. I do want text with that actually, so we'll bring this up. And yeah, so live reaction. This is the number. I don't have any number for it, so I don't know that. And now I just put in whatever I want to say. So I'm going to put it like over here because he already has a thing right here. So I'm going to remove the tilt on it. Rotate, they call it. So I'll remove the tilt. And I'll probably just say like well done or something. You know, I just type in something. I guess a clickbait thing or whatever you want to put. I just so well done! Exclamation point. So what I do is I zoom, you know, I put this out, and then what I want to do is I want to, for the width, I want to go until exclamation point goes, so 394, and then 5 more, so 399. So that's how I do that and have this be equal, the text box be equal. Okay, that's pretty much how I do it. So, you know, I mean, these are balanced in here. It's a little bit busy because he's got a thing here and he's here and this and that, but this is pretty much how I do it. I could, nah, I'm not going to put it in. It's busy enough, it's good enough, so I'm going to get rid of the other parts of this, which I don't need because they might get into the background. Sometimes they do, usually they don't. So these are the only elements on the screen, and this should be perfect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to minimize everything again, and then I'm going to go over to scenes, bring out my screenshot thing again, full screen again, and then I'm going to preview this scene. And again, this is a picture, it doesn't even have, you know, it's not a video going, but it'll give an auto 10 seconds for you, so we'll go zoom in, wait a bit until this thing goes. And then here it is right here. Screenshot. And then boom. So, you saw America. Thumbnail. So we'll type that. I usually don't have folders for my thumbnails anymore. Back when I did the whole ASMR, I had a lot more because I was making a bunch more thumbnails. But yeah, this is my thumbnail, so that's why I make the thumbnail. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So now we got the thumbnail, and then I have the other video which I have save as, and I can export that anytime I want to. So okay, that's me editing an entire video, and yeah, it usually takes, it doesn't take this long for videos that aren't reactions and stuff like that, but that's pretty much the process. If you ever wanted to know what it is, I do have another video that I'm gonna edit. But I did this one, so I'm kind of tired of talking, so maybe I'll do that later or do something. But yeah, so I'll be leaving this one. So thanks for those who tuned in. I want to do more streams, but yeah, thanks. So I'm Spaghetti King. I love you all, and farewell.